Hey guys, yes, I know I've been slacking, but mother went to the emergency room this morning with a UTI. She just has this chronic UTIs, and we've got a great urologist, and she loves her, but it's just something we're having to work through. And anyway, life is what life is. But I think we ended on row 11 the last time we started this. So let's go on to row 12, which section 1, row 12, which is a repeat of row 4. I can speak, which is knit 3 yarn over, purl to last 3, which works for me. I don't have to think a whole lot. I don't think tonight I need to think a whole lot. So, knit 3, yarn over, and purl to the last. Okay. So, how is everybody's life going? I mean, I'm not saying my life is bad. I'm just saying that every day is a different day when you have a loved one in a assisted living facility. I mean, it is what it is. Uh, you have to take care of them. You have to make sure they have all their medicine. And the worst part of it is mother has long-term health care insurance. And I'm not saying that's the worst part. Everybody should get themselves some long-term health care insurance, but it's insurance. And if any of y'all have, I know everyone that's of my age has had to deal with insurance, either homeowners, uh, automobile, whatnot. And even though you have paid them thousands, hundreds of thousands into their little world, they don't want to give jack shit to you, okay? So we moved mother from the Home Matters, which they were coming to her house, and was more expensive than what we're paying for now. And we moved her into the assisted living. And they did not have a check for her this month for the assisted living. I guess I need to be knitting while I'm doing this, or I'm not going to get anything done. And when I called them, and of course you have to, you know, it's at least a 3-day process to call and get somebody to call you back. Uh, but when they called me back, and I'm telling you, I have learned how to be the nicest person on the phone you've ever seen. Ever. Ever. But they come back on the phone, and it's almost like, well, our fax machine doesn't work. Has been down, so I don't know what your assisted living facility has been sending us. And I can guarantee you, our assisted living facility, that business person is spot on. I guarantee you she's been sending everything exactly what needs to be. And so I'm like, okay. It's like I told my son, who's in this with me, we're comrades in arms, if you want to think of it that way. It's like they were telling me, well, the dog ate my homework. You are making millions and millions and probably billions off of these people. over the years and your fracking fax machine doesn't work and you won't do anything via email and you want send the money straight to the checking account, EBT to the checking account, like my son says, and I have to agree with him at this point, insurance is a total scam. They don't care about taking your money, but when you need money back, you have to work like hell. And that's what we're doing. And I kind of feel like that's my full-time job at this point. So, anyway, she told me the dog ate her homework. Not really. She told me the fax machine was down. I would rather have heard my dog ate the homework. Because I know that Mother's facility knows how to deal with them, because that was the number one thing we asked when we went there. And they were like, oh yeah, we know these people. And yeah, this is what you got to do, whatever. But anyway, so now on Tuesday, next Tuesday, this is Thursday, almost Friday, they're going to send one of their nursing people out to evaluate Mother. And hopefully then we will start getting a regular check on her long-term care insurance that she has been paying. She's 91 years old. She's been paying into this long-term care stuff since she was 62. So y'all can just do some math and figure out how much she's paid in. But yeah, I just feel like we're having to I don't know. I don't like insurance. I've never liked insurance. But anyway, it will be worth it when we start getting this. I mean, it took us a while to get her start when she was doing the home health care. That took us a while to get everything going. But then I had gotten a rapport with the person at her insurance company. And I told her, I said, we're moving her to an assisted living. And this is it, and blah, blah, blah. They even know where she's living. So you cannot tell me that they don't know that we've sent her that anyway. And she said, okay. And then when I kept looking, it said that this month's whatever was pending, and I finally got a hold of the woman. And I said, what the heck? And she said, well, the fax machine's not working, and we need to send a nurse out there, our nurse out there, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you knew when we moved her in February that this was all going on. What the heck? But I was nice. I'm trying to be so nice. Do you know how hard it is to be nice when you just want to say you're a dumb whatever? And they're not a dumb whatever. They just don't want to have to pay anything out. They just want your money for what, 62 to, I mean, let's say 62 to 92, that 30 years. Mother's been paying for this crap for 30 years. So that she could have this when she needed it. And we are having to fight like the devil to get what is owed to Mother. And that's not right. It's not right. I hate insurance. I hate insurance. I hate insurance. Okay. I'm going to breathe. Everybody breathe in and breathe out. We need to start doing deep breathing exercises. But if you have a loved one that is in this situation, please don't abandon them because they can't take care of it themselves. They've paid a boatload of money into this whatever, and they need you. And yeah, I don't mind being here. I just don't want to have to work. I don't want to have to feel like I'm beating my head against the wall to get anything done. If you paid, you should get the product. And the product is the insurance. It should be like buying a pair of shoes. You send the money or you transact the money if you're at the shoe store. I'm not. Amazon. You do the transaction. Amazon sends you the package and it's wonderful. Yep. Not insurance. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they delay your reimbursement for what you have paid for 30 years. 30 years! Hefty sum, 30 years. I don't know. But anyway, I'm knitting because knitting makes me feel better. And we're doing row 12, another row 12 on section 1. And yes, it makes me happy to knit. It makes me happy to see beautiful colors. It makes me happy to talk to y'all. Y'all are my people. And please spread my channel. Please thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share. And tell everyone I'm a wonderful person, whether I am or not. I think I am, but just please, because I would love to have this monetized, because Lord knows if Mother's Insurance doesn't pay for her stuff, I'm going to have to pay for it. So come on, get after it. We need to get after it. LOL. I'm just laughing. No. You may have to pay for lawyers for us to go to court for this crap, but no. I guarantee you, one way or another, she's getting her money back from these people. But yeah, she's had a minor little setback today. Well, it's not even today. It's been like a month, 2 months, at least a month, if not 2 months. She's had a urinary tract infection, and she's had them off and on. And she has a wonderful urologist. Wonderful. And she's been on antibiotics, and we've been doing the, they've been, what do they call it when they, culturing. they've been culturing her urine and all that to make sure she has the right antibiotic and everything. And this morning she just couldn't stand it anymore. She had finished the antibiotics. It still hurt. And Lord knows, if any of y'all have had a UTI, you know how bad that hurts. At least I do. And so Zane, my wonderful, beautiful son, took her to the emergency room because that's the only one who can do it, because she almost has to be picked up and put in the wheelchair like a child. Anyway, they were there until at least noon. And yes, she still had the UTI. They gave her, they did all kind of CAT scans and ultrasounds and whatnots and blood work and whatever. And they gave her IV antibiotics. And they sent her home with an antibiotic. But then she also needed, her urologist wanted her to do another urinary culture. So when she could produce the, sample, I had to go pick that up and take it to her urologist. I'm so sorry I'm yawning. I don't know why. And anyway, she got the that they've got that, and if they culture it and find out that she needs a different antibiotic, of course that's what will be prescribed. But she is on I guess like a full spectrum antibiotic. I don't know. I didn't recognize the antibiotic that she was put on. It's so funny because my son always says, "We'll call you when we're leaving," and I've already got her my chart, you know, visit results before they even call me, and I've read everything. So yeah, I always am tickled about that. But anyway, she does have a UTI, but it doesn't look like anything much else is wrong. They did blood work. The blood work looked fine. I'm yawning again. Sorry. Whew. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but anyway, maybe it's because I've been up since 6 o'clock because of all of this. But anyhow, uh, hopefully we will get this one cleared up. She's on a whole lot of prophylactic, like Myrbetriq and other things that help with controlling all of this. But it's just one of those things. And I know several other ladies of a certain age that have been doing this for years that have chronic UTIs. And I wonder if they've all had hysterectomies. I had never thought of that because Mother, of course, when she was very young when she had her hysterectomy, she was 36. And, of course, when they do a hysterectomy, they do a urinary suspension or bladder suspension or whatever in the heck you call that, which is one of the reasons I know I need to have a hysterectomy. But it's not because of cancer situations, so I'm just not going to, because I know too many women who've gone in and done that and had the bladder suspensions, and then they come out like Mother, even younger. I mean, like 60-year-old people. I'm 60. oh my God, I'm 60, 61. And they've had urinary tract issues. So I've just kind of held off on having a hysterectomy because of those situations, because I've, lived with my mother. I was in second grade when she had her hysterectomy. And I've known other women when they get to that a certain age and they start having all these UTIs and other bladder issues. And I just don't want to do that. Okay, I need to start. Sorry that I'm stopping in the middle of the thing. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. Uh, okay, so I know what I'm doing. Woo! So I think that's one of the reasons I've just never pursued having a hysterectomy, although I'm pretty sure in some situations it would be better for me, but it's not a cancer issue. In my mother's case, it was a cancer issue. She was on one of the first contraceptives, and yeah, we're pretty sure that's why she had her in situ breast cancer when she was, I think, 74. Don't quote me on that. I would have to go back and do a whole lot of math, and I'm not going to do it right now. And because the oncologist told me, nope, it was, probably because she took the first contraceptives and they were hell on wheels. And she also worked at Exxon in the chemicals unit in an office, not in the field or whatever, but it's still, the stuff is all over the place. So he was pretty sure that her breast cancer was environmental. So he said I did not need to worry about it, and I have not had any issues. So, but I've also not had any issues other than things are maybe not in their proper place in my body. That would be the only reason I would have a hysterectomy, or things could be placed better. But I've also seen so many people having so many bladder issues, and including my mother. And it's not just now. It's not just because she's as old as she is. She's had bladder issues ever since she had her hysterectomy and bladder suspension. And so that's just, I just don't think that's something I want to do. I don't know, if I had a cancer issue, if my doctor said you're not going to live tomorrow if you don't have this done, I would have it done. I'm not, opposed to medical intervention. Oh my God, I've had weight loss surgery. I take the jab. I'm not opposed to medical intervention. I'm just maybe opposed to some medical intervention. Or somebody's going to have to tell me that it's going to be better than the generations before me that I've had to live with and deal with because I don't know. Just, I know this may sound horrible, but just have bladder issues, it just to me would be horrible. So, anyway. But that's what we're dealing with now, and you know, we just deal with one little thing at a time. And mother seems to be doing fine at her in her new apartment and with the people there. She has made friends with a lot of the staff that have the same political views that she and I have. And I think that's wonderful because now uh, I'm not her only outlet for all of that, and she's not my only outlet for all of that. So that's that's fun, and anyway, she's getting up and walking around. I wish she would go down and do some of the organized things that they have because but she's not me. She is a total introvert and I'm an extrovert and an empath and I would go do everything because today when I went there on the board it said they had balloon volleyball and I'm like, man, I do balloon volleyball. And they have uh, bingo all the time. I do bingo all the time. I don't care what we're playing for. I just want to win. I just want to be able to yell bingo, bingo, bingo. So I just wish she would go participate. I just wish she wouldn't sit there and give up on life, which is what I feel like she's doing. So, to all of y'all out there, live life until the end. Do not give up. Participate. Talk to people. But I know everybody is different, and Mother is totally different from me. And she needs to do at this point what she's comfortable with. I understand all of that, but man, I'd be out there doing the bingo and the beach balloon volleyball and whatever else in the heck that was going on. I would try to be the life of the party. Or at least I would want somebody to bring the party to me. I don't know. I don't know. When do you push people to be different and when do you respect people where they are? I'm so conflicted with that at this point. I don't know whether to push her or respect her. Is there an in between? Is there something I can do? If any of y'all have any suggestions, please, 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 comment section. And please like and subscribe and share and get my people up and my views up and anything else that y'all can think of because I don't know. I have somehow dropped a stitch and I didn't even know I did it. It had to be before. Hold on, did I really drop? Or is that just, no, that's not a drop. Didn't think I dropped a stitch. I don't know, but whatever wisdom y'all have, please send it this direction. Please send prayers if you pray, thoughts. If not, send your heart if you meditate. I just wish Mother would live again. and not just give up. But I don't know how to make that happen. I don't. And I think that's what makes me sadder than anything. I don't know how to make that happen. Because you can't bully her into it, because God knows she's bullheaded, more bullheaded than I am, maybe. But anyway, sorry, I didn't want this to be a downer. This is I'm just I love my shawl. This is a beautiful shawl. This is a beautiful shawl. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care who you are. This shawl is beautiful, and I hope somebody, at least one of y'all, are making it. And I'm also working on my mother's PT's baby blanket. I didn't like the one I was doing, so I know I have yarn past life expectancy, but it's not the right yarn. It's not the right color. So yeah, Knitpick's got an order, and when it comes in, I will let y'all know and show y'all all the goodies. And I think I'm gonna be really, really happy with that one. Okay, row 4 until last 3 stitches. Knit 3. Okay, so here we go. Yay! Woo! But yeah, Knitpick's got a an order for me today. Actually, they had a 30. If y'all are listening to me right this second, and I'm fixing to upload, they had a 30% off certain items, and I got a really good deal. Uh, and so when the yarn comes in, I will definitely do a yarn haul and show y'all the blanket that I'm going to be doing for Mother's PT. She's not due until June, and I'm going to crochet it, so I could do that in a weekend. But the yarns, she's having a girl, and the yarns are all pastel-y, muted. I don't want to say pastel. They're all muted. They're muted colors. And anyway, you'll see when my yarn haul comes in. Hopefully soon. And I love y'all. Have a wonderful evening. And I hope to start doing this more regularly. It's just been hard here lately. Thank you for your prayers and your thoughts. And please continue. We need them. And I will be praying for y'all and sending wonderful thoughts. Love you. Bye.